There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Don't change the subject, don't you take the focus off you. Do you love me? Look in my eyes, bullshit aside, don't waste my time too. Do you know?
Hello, I'm Dan Sugano, but you probably know me as FPV Skittles. I'm here at Sumerian Brewing for our local fun fly at FPV Racing Seattle, and I'm going to be trying out the BeeDrone Brushless V3, the newest offering from NewBeeDrone today. It's got a lot of new features and a brand new board, so you're going to see me here in my first couple batteries. First I'm going to rip it around outside, give it a little freestyle go in acro, and then I'm going to go inside and try to rip it around the course in angle. Even though this is kind of a bigger, more open track than most tiny boom tracks, I'll try to do some tight turns and stuff and see how it handles. So again, this is bone stock. All I've done is put my rates on it. I haven't updated any firmware or put any tune on it yet. I'm just gonna see how it flies directly out of the box, and I'll let you know what I think and go over more about it a little later. my first packs through the NewBeeDrone brushless B3, and I gotta say, pretty impressed. Obviously needs a little bit of a tune for Freestyle Acro, getting a little shakies on the coming down of power loops and split S's and stuff, but the angle tune, besides also a little shakies, really fast. This has only 0802 18,000 kV motors, these new Unibel gold motors, but they feel stronger and faster than the 0802 20,000 kV plaids that I have on my normal racing Hummingbird. This is my racing boot that I race almost all the time. So I was really impressed. I was definitely keeping the throttle lower on the throttle band for going faster. And it's pretty durable too. I've already smacked it pretty hard a couple times, as you'll see in some clips. So like I said, I was really impressed with the NewBeeDrone brushless performance straight out of the box. But there are a couple things I would do straight away to yours to make it fly a little better. At least I think it will. I'm going to do it right now. First thing is to take the motors and swap the positions so that instead of props spinning in towards the drone, they'll spin props out. So the red motors spin clockwise and the black motors spin counterclockwise. So all you have to do is unplug the 4 motors and swap their positions, and then go into the computer in beta flight and let it know that you're going to do reverse motor direction. And I think it's going to fly better, so let's give that a try. And as I'm changing the motor positions, I'm going to be putting some E6000 onto the motor plugs, so that, because I find that's one of the first areas of failure over time when it bends back and forth. The wire can fray or break right at the plug. So I'll show you, I'll add some E6000 to all the motors as well. Got E6000 on the plug and on the base of the motor. See ya. So I don't know if you can see here in beta flight, but we have to go to configuration, and then you just click right here, motor direction reversed. That's the only change you have to make. You save that. We should be good to go. Alright, so now I've switched the motors so that it's props out instead of props in, which it came in, and I think that's going to make it fly a little better. I've also added a little E6000 to the vulnerable parts of the motors on the base to try to protect it. So let's go see how this adjustment helps the Whoop fly, and then we'll do some more upgrades in the future. I think obviously we're going to switch the pigtail to a solid pin connector. This frame is holding up pretty good, but we'll probably switch to a Meteor 65 to be lighter, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, wow. So yeah, this thing rips around the track. I'm impressed with how fast it is. Really surprising with the 18,000 kV motors that it's faster than my current racing drone. Go back and do a couple more packs on each of them, see if I can beat my 9.6 second lap I got with this BeeDrone. I think my fastest on the Hummingbird was 11 something. So it's a little wobbly, but I think once it gets a tune that Patrick J. Clark of Project Mockingbird and AK and the other NewBeeDrone guys are working on, then I know it's gonna fly awesome, because just on the baseline bass tune already, it's really impressive. So I can't wait to get a tune on it and see how it goes from there. Anyway, so that's for the Ingle Racing. Now we're gonna rip it around outside acro mode with the props out switch and see how that goes, and compare it to my current favorite freestyler, which is this basically Meteor 65 type drone with 0802 22,000 kV motors. So much higher kV than the 18,000 kV motors here, but the power level is surprisingly equal. So let's check that out now.
Don't change the subject, don't you take the focus off you. Do you love me? Look in my eyes, bullshit aside, don't waste my time too. Do you know? Oh, I lost you, but at least I tried to do right by you. I fastened the noose, you had to show me what this really was. Enjoy the rest of your life, I'll catch you on the flip side. Karma's a bitch, I can't wait, I'll catch you on the flip side. Don't try, don't try, don't you lie, you lied. Yeah, I tried, can't deny, you're broken inside. I know what you do, I know you want to. Can't talk your way out of this one, I'm holding the proof. I drink 80 proof until we get through. I might just swing through and he's there with you. What would you do? Yeah, yeah, all on my dick. When I'm gone you can't resist. Nah, nah, yeah, you act innocent cause you're afraid I might guess. You threw my heart in the fire, burning my hands on the wire. Callous enough to admire, I guess that you're just a liar. Enjoy the rest of your life, I'll catch you on the flip side. Karma's a bitch, I can't wait, I'll catch you on the flip side. Don't try, don't try, don't you lie, you lied. Yeah, I tried, can't deny, you're broken inside. There's something that you can say, yeah, you want someone you could play with. You think that I would do anything you want. I got some news for you, baby, my heart ain't nothing to play with. You'll rue the day when it all comes.